5, main engine ignition, all 3 engines up and burning. 2,
To whom it may concern.
1, and liftoff.
Lift? What is this, some Hollywood liposuction? Lift? You know we ain't about all that. Welcome to the Skull and Bones Show.
And they don't even know what's about to hit them right now. I've been working on my rap.
Welcome back to the show. Welcome to Skull and Bones, man. What do you mean welcome back, right? It's been a few weeks.
Oh man, look, there's all kinds of crazy that's been happening. I don't even know where to begin.
All right, let's begin with this. We are Skull and Bones Radio.
That's right. Oh, well, now we shortened it up just Skull and Bones, baby. Remember that?
We did?
Yeah, man.
I guess we did. So we Skull and Bones.
Yeah,
Check us out on iHeartRadio. Skull, the letter N, Bones.
That's right, baby. And you know what? The people about to get confused, though. You know what, though? When it comes to the social medias, you do have to add the radio part. So Skull, letter N, Bones, Radio on the Twitters, the Instagrams, the Facebooks. We don't have a Snapchat. Maybe we do have a Snapchat. We just
Not yet. The big ones are the iHeartRadio app. We are on there.
Yes, we are.
For those of you that are new, if you're returning, thank you so much for checking out the show.
Mm-hmm.
So iHeartRadio is a big one, and then the Instagram.
The Instagram. That's
right?
exactly. Which
show us some love. Give us a like. Give us a retweet or whatever it's called. You know.
I'll be honest with you. John handles a lot of that stuff because I don't ever really know what I'm doing on there.
Yeah, we do. We do. It's a team. So I am Jean Perrion. I'm joined by the luscious, the long-haired, the man himself, the Mickey 3. Hey, where's my?
That's so funny.
No, that's not it.
Did you ever think that maybe there's more to life than being really, really, really ridiculously good-looking?
There it is, man. It's Mickey 3. Say hi.
Hello. How's it going, everybody? Hey, you know what? I'm so glad to be back here. It's been craziness. There's been hurricanes going on.
You know what, man? You're right.
John got sent away to the Pacific Ocean. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. We don't even know where to begin.
And, Mick, you're not alone in there. We're in 2 separate studios right now. Mick has somebody else in there with him. Why don't you go ahead and introduce the guest?
You know what? Me over here talking about myself all the time. I forget. That's my favorite part, though. No, I'm just kidding. So check it out. So beforehand, back when we first started, we had a bunch of people. We had like 5 people.
We had a whole crew.
Yeah, we had a whole crew. And I learned, that was 2 years ago. Can you believe that?
2 years already?
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago. It was crazy because you know how life happens. People grow up. People move away. People get married. Some people go to Bali for whatever reason. Apparently, Ashley went to Bali.
Okay.
As a nanny or whatever. She quit radio and went to nanny job or whatever. But whatever, she's doing some world traveling. So anyhow, we took it upon ourselves to hold an auditions. We held it. We had this.
We put the word out there. We put some social media. We talked to schools, colleges. We talked to everyone.
Yeah, but you know who the one that actually paid off? It was the Craigslist Intimate Encounters section.
The what's it called? Is it Close Encounters?
Yeah, Close Encounters on Craigslist.
Boy seeking boy or girl seeking girl.
Hey, we're not gonna go into that much detail. No, we're gonna give it away. But we found someone who had the balls, the guts to come on air with Skull and Bones Radio. To come check out Skull and Bones and sit in with us.
Tell them who it is, man.
You know what? Her name is Nina, and she is awesome.
Hey.
Welcome to the show, Nina.
Damn, that was powerful.
I know, man. That was a lot. We don't mess around in here.
I know. I noticed that.
Everyone gets the VIP treatment. So
I love it. No, I can't lie.
we do want to thank you for coming on the show today.
No, thanks for having me.
We've got a lot to get into, so I hope you're ready for it.
Oh yeah, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so hey, because there is so much going on in the world right now, I know you've been keeping track with the news and everything that's going on from Las Vegas to celebrities. There's so much going on, so we thought that we would make this segment number 1, right?
That's true.
We normally make it our last. We kind of close with a bang, but because of the importance of everything, we thought that we'd get right into the meat and potatoes of everything.
Hey, you ain't even about to lie, man.
All right, Mick, go ahead and let them know what segment this is.
All right, so this is called Pirate News. We do local, national, the worldwide. We do entertainment. We do it all, baby. All right, so first off, we start off local, and here it goes. San Diego hepatitis A outbreak continues to grow. Add 20 more cases and 22 more hospitalizations to the San Diego County's ever-growing hepatitis A outbreak. Tuesday afternoon, the County Health and Human Services Agency bumped the outbreak's confirmed cases from 461 to 481 and hospitalizations from 315 to 337. That's a lot.
Dang.
The death count associated with the outbreak, which started in November, remained at 17 for a second straight week. For the last 2 weeks, the health department has reported having more than 40 cases under investigation awaiting confirmation. Basically, long story short, we don't want to fucking confuse you over here with this jibber jabber. And by the way, I said effing.
Go ahead.
It says it's craziness, dude. So basically, what happened was there was a bunch of homeless people downtown. They weren't washing their hands. They were wiping their butts with their hands. Then they were touching people, and they were like begging people, and they were like, going to public restrooms,
Really?
Starbucks, yeah, and they were like spreading the feces and stuff around all over downtown. And from that, and out of the disgustingness, and apparently nobody cleans downtown.
Yeah.
This hepatitis A developed, and it's been spreading all over, dude.
So you know what's funny is because my friend, my coworker, and I were looking into this. Like, we thought that it stemmed from I don't want to put the restaurant's name out there, but a restaurant in Pacific Beach, right? That's kind of where we thought that it stemmed, and we were looking into like what it was and where you caught it from.
Right.
And it is fecal matter that you can actually contract this hep whatever it is category.
Right.
But it's crazy to think that from homeless people and just the cleanliness aspect of it, and a lot of these guys, you when you go to these restaurants, you'll see. You got to order something. You got to be a customer to use the facilities there, and they're probably really going to crack down on this a whole lot now.
Oh, I bet they're. I mean, you've already seen it in some places now. You have to have a coin. Some places
Yeah.
are actually charging a quarter.
Yeah.
Like a whole quarter, dude. Can you believe that?
I mean, this is why it's things like that where it kind of ruins it for everyone.
No, I get you. But you know what, though? It's crazy, and I'm sure Nina over here has probably experienced this a time or two. When you go to Starbucks and, like, you're trying to use you don't want to buy anything. You just want to use the restroom. And so they started putting these punch code things on there.
Yeah.
And a lot of homeless people used to use those restrooms. But now homeless people got smart. Now they just wait by the door, and so whoever comes out of the restroom, they just walk right in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I never touch anything in a Starbucks bathroom. I just grab a tissue and just kind of like grab anything that I can.
Yeah,
with
it's got to be tough for females to have to squat.
Oh, that's true,
know?
because you do, don't you? There was
Well,
a point in
of course.
time I would have made fun of you for doing that, but now I don't blame you, Nina. I'd be doing the same damn thing.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, right? It's crazy, dude. But, long story short, hopefully we're all going to make it. Some people died already. Don't go to Gas Lamp. Don't go downtown. If you do, don't go near me.
I was just a gas lamp
Where you really? Oh, you got hepatitis A?
on Saturday.
you better go contaminate yourself
I
or
know,
decontaminate.
Hey, man, can you put it in your studio?
Pass.
It says vaccination events continue throughout the city as public health officials focus on those at highest risk of infection, such as health and safety workers and those who work with the homeless outreach organizations and food service workers. Because obviously, a lot of people go out there and try to feed the homeless and all that stuff, and then homeless try to go to restaurants and get food and use restrooms. It says hepatitis A infection is seldom fatal unless other complications such as liver disease or an autoimmune disorder are already present. By the way, if you drink a lot, you partying all the time, all you SDSU folk, your immune system probably won't be that strong. So really be careful. All right, John, what do you got for us?
I've got one. It's a little bit more of a tragic one.
Okay.
We're all familiar with the publication Playboy, right?
Uh-huh.
You familiar with
Yeah, I used to
Playboy magazine?
Oh, yeah, dude, I got my ass whipped for stealing my
You know,
dad's mags when I was a kid.
We used to steal our relatives, or siblings or whatever, Playboy magazines. Well, the man himself, the legend, Hugh Hefner, last Wednesday, September 27th, he passed away.
Yeah,
so
sad.
they on the death certificate, it's been ruled that he suffered from cardiac arrest and he experienced respiratory failure. So
Oh, really? So he stopped. So respiratory basically stopped breathing, then, huh?
yeah, so I mean the guy was 91 years old, and he lived a long, very, I would say, fruitful life. But yeah, it said here that E. coli and I may mess this up, but Septimicea infections were also listed as contributing factors to his death as well.
Oh, really?
So I don't even know what that means, but it's some sort of
Probably an
infection.
STD.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, Hugh Hefner passed away at the age of 91 last Wednesday.
You know what, though, man? I got to be honest with you on something. I mean, that dude is so iconic. I mean, he was like every little boy's hero. He was my hero.
Yeah.
I don't know what Nina. What do you think about Hugh Hefner as a woman? Are you disgusted by him, or do you think he was a cool guy?
Yeah, I wouldn't think I'd be disgusted by him. I think he's just a pioneer
yeah, no joke, right?
for you guys. I don't know about females.
So, I got to put you on the spot here, though, Nina. So, in a girl's mind, is there ever some kind of chick that they wish was probably like Hugh Hefner with You know what I mean? Where she gets idolized for boning so many dudes. Because Hugh Hefner was idolized for boning lots of chicks.
Yeah, I don't know if that's my jam.
Well, if I was a chick, I'd be a whore. But
Do you give him any credit for his accomplishments, or because this guy started out in like what, the 1950s, I think,
oh yeah, dude, he's a while back ago. Yeah.
and that was a time period where a lot of what he did was very much frowned upon. Obviously, we're more liberal now, but I mean, he accomplished
He accomplished a lot, yeah.
a lot.
It was frowned upon in public, I think, back then.
Yeah.
Like you could, like
The
if you're,
Playboy Club.
yeah, right. Like I think if you had a wife and she caught you with a magazine, like, honey, I swear it's not mine. What a disgusting magazine.
Yeah.
I mean, really, he's like jerking off to it in the restroom. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. All right, Mick. What's this next one that you got?
all right, man, this is getting crazy, man. I don't even know where this is going anymore. But it says, as we all know, North Korea's been getting a little crazy,
Oh, yeah,
and we've been
yeah.
having all kinds of tweeting wars between Trump and what's his name, Kim Jong Un or whatever.
Yep.
Little short rocket man, apparently is what it's been called. It says Putin says Putin, by the way, is president of Russia, and he's pretty much like their dictator. It says Putin says military strike against North Korea is not sure to succeed. It's like craziness because people have been talking about like, well, maybe we should go bomb North Korea and just wipe them off the face of the earth and whatever. And it says Moscow. This is coming from Moscow. President Vladimir Putin said on Wednesday that a military strike against North Korea designed to destroy its nuclear and missile program may not succeed because one of their cities could have hidden military facilities that no one knows about. Russia is strongly opposed to the idea of such a strike, an idea the United States President Donald Trump has floated, favoring a mixture of diplomacy and economic incentives instead. But Putin, speaking at an energy forum in Moscow, mused on the subject on Wednesday, making it clear he had serious doubts about military efficacy. What did I say that? I don't even know. Basically, long story short, in less intelligent words, he's making it sound. Nina's laughing at me, dude. She's laughing at me over here. I don't know if this audition can work out so well.
All right, so Nina, you're pretty familiar with North Korea, right?
Sure, yeah.
So what do you think? What do you think about all this? And
I don't know. It's very
Kim.
complicated. I mean, they don't even know that there's a world outside North Korea for some people.
Yeah, dude, that's
Yeah,
no
they're
lie
very
either.
Yeah, they're very closed off. So I don't know what that would do for their mental health.
I don't know how true this is, but I heard they go hunting dogs and cats in the streets.
yeah, I can believe that. I don't know if it was on Vice or something, but I heard that they were actually ordered. Like businesses were ordered, like on Monday, I think, or sometime last week. All businesses were ordered to close their doors.
Really?
Yeah, and obviously in North Korea, they can just do things like that.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I read somewhere that they would catch rats as a meal because
Oh, wow.
yeah, there's just no food.
Dang,
Zero
that
food
bad?
whatsoever. Yeah.
How are you going to starve your country like that? That just blows my mind, dude.
I mean,
Well, apparently, Putin was asked a question here by one of the reporters, and this was his response translated into English. Can a global strike against North Korea be launched to disarm it? Yes. Will it achieve its aim? We don't know. Who knows what they have there and where? Nobody knows 100% with certainty as it's a closed country. So it seems like because they're such a closed country, we can't even figure out where the hell their missiles are at because we can't even send spies in because they're just that, like, security, Craziness. But I think Jean's got some crazy stories for us coming up next, too.
yeah. So my next crazy one is another tragic one. The man himself, another legend. Nina's looking at me kind of crazy right now.
Yeah, I'm wondering who you're talking about.
A guy who made it into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Mick, you should know.
Oh, I know where you're going with this now.
Tom Petty.
That's right.
He passed away on Monday. Obviously Monday was a bad day for all of us, but in addition to Tom Petty, it was, I guess, on Sunday, he was found unconscious and in cardiac arrest in his Malibu home on Sunday. And
Said
then,
Malibu?
Malibu, yeah.
He died in Malibu?
Well, on Monday he was found unconscious. He was taken to UCLA Medical Center on Monday evening.
Oh, really?
And that's where he actually passed away at the age of 66. And
Wow, he's still young.
obviously that was 2 days ago, so they got to look into the autopsy. But yeah, he was just here in San Diego.
For
for
Kaboo.
Kaboo?
Yeah.
Maybe 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago.
I spoke to a lot of people here at the station that were there, and they're like, yeah, I mean, A, he looked fine, and B, I'm glad that I got to go, watch him perform. Obviously before he died. So
he was a rock star, though. Do you think he had all? Do you think they're going to find all kinds of drugs in his system like cocaine.
I think when you're a guy like Tom Petty at this point, you're past that.
You think so?
I think so. I mean, I think he was just living life.